And welcome everyone, the first 2020 snow conditions report, and I wish I had better news, but eventually things will get better. What we're going to deal with is a La Nina winter pattern. If you haven't yet caught our Storm Team 8 winter outlook, it's at woodtv.com. We break it down for you. In a nutshell, sometimes these La Nina winters can get off to a slow start. We're certainly seeing that right now with just 2 measurable snow events so far this season, and we have yet to officially have that magical inch of snow. So here in the La Nina pattern, it looks like at least northern Michigan, you're going to see a good winter. Now here across southern Michigan, I do expect more precipitation than average, but that precipitation can be in the form of rain, sleet, freezing rain, and snow. It really depends on where those storm systems go, and a good example of that was just a couple days ago that we got missed just by about 50 to 100 miles with a good snow event. Okay, now comparing La Nina winters, so you took the average of those and the snow for December, January, and February, and you can see that slow start. Most Decembers and Januaries we end up a little bit below average in terms of that snowfall, and we make up, most years make up for it in February. So right now February will kind of be the bullseye month, if you will, of some of that snow. And by the way, you can still snowmobile and ski certainly well into March and also April. And another hallmark to a La Nina winter is just a slow, it's very tough to get out of them. The warm-ups don't occur really quick, so usually a cold spring as well. Okay, here's the latest 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, and you can see this is a change. Much of the country the past several weeks we've had much above to above average temperatures across the Great Lakes, so this is the first sign I'm starting to see things turn a little bit colder out there. The below average is still expected to our west, but even at average temperatures they're in the mid-30s at that point, and I think right around mid-month we're going to see that pattern shift. The question is, how long will it last? Is it going to give us a white Christmas? That's questionable, but the pattern shift should come sometime right around mid-December. Now, this is the GFS 500 meter or millibar height anomaly, and what this means, basically, where you see the deeper blues, that's where the colder air is expected with a trough position across the Great Lakes. This is the GFS model, and the European model agrees. This is just one day later, and it shows a blue across the Great Lakes and much of the eastern half of the United States. So right around them, we ought to see more of a snowy pattern develop. Now, overall, with this mild start, I think we're going to break out of that snowy pattern probably later December, and if you tally it all together, it looks like December will end up above average throughout much of the United States, and that includes us as well. So snowfall amounts will likely be below average, and we're certainly seeing that. Now, this is this morning's snowfall throughout the state. Not very often do you see more snow in Detroit on the ground than you do in Sault Ste. Marie, which just gives you an idea how mild it's been. So the ski resorts out there, and of course there's no snowmobiling, but I would imagine temperatures will be cold enough in the coming week or so that they'll continue making that snow. So skiers, it looks like pretty good news for you. Later next week, probably a week or two, you'll be able to take advantage of some of those ski resorts. Looking at just a broad view, we're going to push forward with a snow forecast, and you'll be able to see some snow out there, mainly east of us. Once again, we're going to miss out on the snow system, so very little snow in our forecast the next coming week. But don't give up hope. I'll do plenty more snow conditions reports throughout the season. I'm sure I'll have much better news for you, so tune into those.